Hey guys, welcome to a new Let's Play. We're gonna go into the Jak and Daxter HD collection. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I love this series a lot. The first three games, I love brilliant storytelling. The fourth game, which was a racing game, I really enjoyed, as it was made by Naughty Dog, the same people who did the original Crash Bandicoot ones. And the fifth game I wasn't really a fan of. But we're going to start Jak and Daxter 1 to start us off. This is a good game. Pretty simple, basic platformer. There's only like 2 bosses in the entire game. But there's so much comedy in this one. And the comedy just goes and goes and goes throughout the entire series. I have no idea what that symbol is that keeps flying in. I've never figured it out, and I've had either the PS2 game or the HD collection since they came out. Let's do a little bit of options here. Just to, okay, that's good. Just to make sure that everything is good. Game options. Play hints I'll take. Okay. Can't really go back, can't really load a game, so new game it is. Yes, make save data. This is not gonna be a long game. I've beaten this before plenty of times. Yeah, top one. And it's not going to be long. It's maybe going to take a month. But I'm starting this because...
Spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find.
I'll explain in a minute.
Precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
So that obviously makes the other person Daxter, if you couldn't guess.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
Yeah, look at that. Just wearing a skull on his face. Awesome.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? think we're in trouble!
Uh-oh.
Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay, okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
They was, I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt Precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it, if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Oh, the comedy. I just love the comedy. But I'm starting this because, okay, so L2 does that. I'm getting stuck in Crash Bash, so I figured I'd start something else while I'm getting stuck. Okay, L2 does that as well. L1 crouches. R1 also crouches. Square does a punch. Circle does a kick. X does a jump. We have a double jump. Ooh, triangle's a first-person view. X square does that. Square X does that. Square X circle. Square X square. There we go. Okay, so those are some of the combos that you can do. Okay, so let's just take a look at the menu here. The bottom right-hand corner, that's a little gauge for when we eventually get to use yellow eco, and eco's like the source of power in this game. The bottom left-hand corner are scout flies. There's 7 in each area, and if we collect all 7, we get a power cell. The top left is our health. We have 3 health, which isn't much, but we have unlimited lives. The middle is power cells, and that's the main thing we want. And then the right are precursor orbs, which, as Kira said, holy crap, look at that. Precursor orbs, as Kira said, we can use them to buy power cells off of people. And that's pretty much that.
You can't come back from the warp gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
Fine. Alright.
Is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
I was hoping to see a face. So we break boxes, and there are little bits of this is green eco that comes out. And so we can get the numbers that are popping up to get up to 50, and it will give us essentially another health. Alright, so let's get some power cells.
Egg-shaped things are precursor orbs.
Or,
Collect enough of them,
yeah.
and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
It tends to be, I think it's 80 or 90 for a power cell. Yeah, boom. And we're gonna.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-graph zoomer.
Okay, so let's pick this up. And for every power cell you pick up, Daxter will do some sort of dance. Oh, die already. There we go. Seriously, I got hurt on the tutorial level? Oi. Alright. You can only break these by ground pounding.
I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the walkers must have captured them all.
Yeah, so you can only do it by pressing X and then square, is the only way to break their cages. And not every level's going to have all 7 right in front of each other. They just did that to make it easier on us for the tutorial level. And there we go. I think that's probably my least favorite of all of the...
Last scout flight had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
That's probably my least favorite animation that Daxter ends up doing. But... really, we're not going to get the blue eco tutorial thing? Okay, that's how I changed the camera angle. There we go.
Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Yeah, so it allows us to move a hell of a lot faster, as you can see. And it will attract power cells and stuff to us. And other blue eco.
Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
So we just picked up a gigantic health thing. And... oh, I don't know if I'm going to make it. Ah, of course not.
The door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco through your body.
And of course, it would run out. Boom. Okay, so we have 27? I don't know, I feel like that's a little loose. Oh, and if you press L1 while moving, and then you'll do a roll, and then if you do X, you'll do a long jump.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
And that's always a good thing. You always want to try and find a vent. Alright, and it opens, and power cell. And another break dance. Dang it. Yeah, there's open sesame. What trophy is it? Open the door? Is that a trophy? Opened the precursor door. Okay. Shiny, happy steeples. Connect the eco beams. This is a lot of oh, so it's only for the first game. Okay, I thought that was for the entire collection. Never mind.
Good work. The blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
Jeez. Controls are a little looser than I remember. I haven't played this game in a long time. And I keep thinking that L2 is change the camera.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small grain ecos or one big grain one to increase your health.
Yeah, you know, we've been kind of collecting them for the past 7 minutes. So, like, it would have been nice to know that from before. But, no, that's not right. Yeah, we're at max health, which is 4.
Jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Guys are rock, 50 of 50. And then there we go. Power cell. All the muscle. Okay. We're going to end it here before we go get yelled at by Samus even more. And wow, we're already at 4%. It's a 101% game, and we're going to do that. So I'll see you guys back for more. Bye, guys.